Okay, the plane order has been done. Then the other orders would carry on as they did before. So the Americans would move to here, and the Japanese would move into here, like so. And the battle would continue as before, except this time the odds are evened, and it could go either way in that battle because it's fairly even. Let's try another one, except let's have a few more planes in the battle. So let's move back to where we were. Let's put our torpedo bomber on there. And this time we will have some planes in the American fleet. So let's put these planes over here, and let's have a fighter here and another fighter over here. Now this time these guys are fighters. They're not very good at bombing. They can bomb, but they only get 1 dice at 1, which is not very good. In anticipation that Japan might write an order for its squadron to move in to bomb America's ships, America will write an order, Squadron 73, Arrow 59. In other words, it will send its fighters in to patrol the sea zone 59 in anticipation of a Japanese attack. So let's say the Japanese do move in again, as before, to torpedo bomb, and they move in like this. So they will be making their torpedo run against the battleship like so. But this time they'll be tailed by each one by fighters. So what will happen is, instead of getting their normal torpedo roll of 1 dice at 3, because they're under fighter attack, they will only get a dice roll of 1 at 2. So let's say first guy goes and makes his torpedo run, and he does actually score a hit. So let's put in the hit. Well done for him. But at the same time, he's been tailed by a fighter. Now that fighter gets a roll against a bomber of 3 dice at 3, so it's very easy for the fighters to take down the bombers. 3 dice at 3, and indeed it does hit. Now, in these tactical bombers, behind them, at the very back of the tactical bomber, have 1 guy with a machine gun to fire against these fighters. So that's simulated by 1 dice at 1. It's not very likely, but he gets a chance, but misses. So this fighter takes down the torpedo bomber, and he's out. The next torpedo bomber gets to make his torpedo run, and he also scores a hit, which now puts the thing, so they've done very well. And now this second fighter gets to make his roll, and he hits, and finally he gets the back gunner, the tail gunner, gets to make 1 chance at taking out the fighter, and he misses. This fighter is dead. But the fighters are dead, but they do have damaged the battleship by half, and these 2 fighters then would return back to this guy here, aircraft carrier. And same as before, these fleets then would move into battle, and the battle would commence again.